had to.
8 victims. County, Ohio, the Roden family, 8 of them executed, killed, murdered. It's a horrific case, absolutely horrific. WCPO, our affiliate in Cincinnati, has more for us tonight.
The Southern Ohio stillness.
There's blood all over the house.
Shattered late Thursday, April 21st, into the early morning of the 22nd, 16th.
My brother lost his bedroom. It looks like someone beat the hell out of him. My son's in there. Looks like the dad.
8 family members shot at close range and killed. The victims range in age from 16 to 44 and are found inside 4 different homes just a few miles apart.
We interrupt our regularly scheduled program to bring you some breaking news right now. I am Chris Reba. We cut into programming with the development.
An Ybor City fight turns deadly. A Tampa man is behind bars for dealing that deadly blow. 8 on your side's Victoria Price joins us live from Ybor tonight.
Hey, Stacy, what started out as a fun night out here in Ybor City celebrating a new job ended with a mother mourning the loss of her youngest son. New city, life's plans all falling into place, according to his mom, Dion Neal.
Deontay did not deserve this.
Last Wednesday night, the 25-year-old went out with friends in Ybor City. It was around 2:30 on 7th Avenue when a man started to pick a fight with him over a girl. Even though Neal says her son tried to defuse, another man came out of nowhere and punched him.
He did not see that punch coming.
Deontay hit the pavement hard, and by the time his mom got to the hospital, he was brain dead. Doctors took him off life support 5 days later.
Community members are mourning the loss of 32-year-old Shandon Nicole Scott. Police say she was shot and killed by her boyfriend yesterday morning.
Unified Police say they found Scott deceased in a car on I-80 westbound near the State Street exit around 3 o'clock Saturday morning. A suspect was then arrested in the afternoon. Fox 13's Sydney Glenn has more on this story.
It's coming together, trying to come up with a strategy to put a trigger lock on the relentless gun violence terrorizing Philadelphia neighborhoods. Action News reporter Jacqueline Lee is live at police headquarters. But Jacqueline, so much to overcome before these efforts even begin to pay off, as demonstrated by some of the conversations you had tonight.
That's right, Jim. We've spoken with people all across Philadelphia today, and the one common denominator is that they all lost someone they loved to gun violence, and they expressed sheer frustration as the number of homicides continue to tick up. Gunfire continues to ring out throughout Philadelphia at all hours, with the violence escalating in an already tense city. This afternoon, a 25-year-old man was shot 18 times on the 2600 block of North 23rd Street. He died at the...
We are learning more about the husband and wife found dead inside their Centerville home Tuesday morning. Police say just before 9 a.m. yesterday, they received a call from a man who told them he shot his wife and needed help. Officers found both Timothy and Catherine Price dead from gunshot wounds. Brianna Richardson spoke with family members today. She joins us live with the latest on this case.
To a developing story, an intense manhunt underway this morning after shooting in today. 3 people were hit, including a 4-year-old girl. CBS 2's Christina Fan joins us live from the scene with more. Christina?
Good morning, Cindy. The shooting happened just down the block in front of the Minskoff Theater at a time when the city is trying to convince tourists it is safe to come back. Officers say a group of men got into an argument Saturday when at least one of them pulled out a gun, started shooting, missed, and then hit 3 innocent bystanders instead.
This young mother killed in an exchange of gunfire as deputies were serving a search warrant at a home in Camden County. Investigators say the woman was 37-year-old Latoya James.
And her cousin, 46-year-old Varshawn Brown, was also shot and is in the hospital right now. The scene of the shooting was a home on US 17 south of Woodbine. No deputies were injured. News 4 Jax reporter Janice Harris is in South Georgia and has been talking with the cousin's family members who say this doesn't make sense, Janice.
Charges have been filed against a man firing into a car as he tries to flee one of those street takeovers. You might remember this video. We showed it to you happening in West Houston back in January. Well, it turns out Social media played a role in the man's arrest. Surprise. David Gonzalez has the story tonight. David?
The video helped authorities track down Jose Jimenez, who is now charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It also gives us an inside look as to just how dangerous street takeovers really are.
It's the moment and already dangerous.
Police investigating that deadly shooting, 3 of them in all in East Garfield Park, all happening within an hour of one another.
And one of the victims was a teenage boy. Judy Wang is live in Garfield Park this morning with the latest. Judy?
Good morning. Area 4 detectives are investigating all 3 cases. They continue searching for suspects in each shooting. One of the victims is a 14-year-old boy. Cook County's medical examiner identifies him as Eddie Thigpen. He was